Droplets trace a path of salt. I analyze my own default. Dampness tracks across my jaw, exposing nerves extremely raw. The silence rings against my ears, confirming my most secret fears. I sit upon the woolen rug, craving a familiar hug, but zero footsteps cross the floor to enter through the wooden door. An empty dwelling echoes loud beneath the heavy unseen cloud. I reach into the vacant space, finding absolutely zero trace of anyone to break the fall or answer this pathetic call. Water streams down my face in this totally deserted place. No thumb to catch the liquid pain. I suffer through this private rain, spilling rivers from my eyes underneath these ceiling skies, flowing down without a guide, with zero comfort by my side, untouched and spilling to the ground, the saddest solitary sound. Clutch a pillow to my chest, failing this emotional test. The fabric absorbs the wet stain, a monument to inner strain. I shudder in the freezing draft, remembering the times we laughed. My pulse accelerates and beats while tangled in the messy sheets. I desperately need a soothing hand, but I am stranded in this land. The isolation amplifies the volume of my muffled cries. I stretch my fingers to the dark, hoping for a tiny spark of someone coming to the rescue, but there is nothing left of you. Moisture travels down my chin, a battle I could never win. No knuckles brush against the skin to stop the ache that burns within, drenching through my collarbone, completely, utterly on my own, falling freely, unchecked streams, destroying all my sleeping dreams, untended weeping in the night, without a rescuer in sight. I navigate the crushing tide, with nowhere left for me to hide. A breaking solitary man, surviving any way I can. I want a palm against my cheek, because my spirit grew so weak. But emptiness is all I meet, overcome by this retreat. This agonizing end, the liquid gathers at my feet, a picture of complete defeat. No one to wipe the grief away, no one to tell me it's okay, just water falling in the grave, forever washing me away. The fountain slowly runs quite dry, I heave a monumental sigh. No one arrived to soothe the ache or fix the pieces that would break. The drops dry out upon my face, leaving a salty, bitter trace. Tears fell with nobody around. I fade into the quiet sound. The morning brings a yellow glow. I put on a convincing show. I greet the neighbors by the gate. I tell them everything is great. I laugh at every funny joke, concealing how my spirit broke. The shadows lengthen on the grass. I watch the busy hours pass. I march into my silent flat, removing my disguise and hat. I beam with joy when skies are blue, presenting someone entirely new. But once the stars begin to gleam, I lose my happy daytime dream. I sob into the cotton sheet, accepting my complete defeat. A grinning face when it is bright, a broken person in the night. Coworkers ask me how I fare. I act like I possess no care. I project a steady, strong facade, walking across the courtyard quad. My posture stands incredibly tall before the evening starts to fall. The sunset brings a purple hue. The working shifts are finally through. I shut the blinds and pull the drape. There is no method to escape. I fake my gladness during noon, yet bow beneath the silver moon. I shed my tears without a sound when nobody's anywhere around. A joyful front for public eyes, a lonely truth without disguise. I radiate a sunny spark, then break apart inside the dark. This double life exhausts my brain, pretending I avoid the pain. The comedy requires skill to conquer this emotional hill, but solitude reveals the crack. The misery comes rushing back. I am a master of the fake until my fragile muscles ache. All done. The dawn will force a brand new act, maintaining this deceptive pact. I wipe the redness from my cheek, preparing for another week. The actor must return again to cover up the midnight pain. My secret stays forever kept. Nobody knows how hard I wept. Tread upon the gravel lane, the chilly wind begins to drain. We mapped this route a year ago. Our pacing was extremely slow. The maple trees aline the street where our sneakers used to meet. A quick glance to my right side, seeking where you used to hide. Only empty air remains, increasing all my hidden pains. Strolling down this ancient trail, my lonely limbs grow very frail. Two figures used to paint the ground, now absolute silence wraps around. One dark outline leads the way underneath the fading day. A solo shape upon the stone, wandering entirely on my own. The corner cafe shuts its door. We do not visit anymore. A stray dog rushes past my feet. This avenue feels incomplete. Footprints vanish in the dirt, carrying this massive hurt. My left palm grips the freezing breeze, remembering your gentle squeeze. No companion shares the track, facing the brutal, awful fact. Pacing through this former route, wearing a very somber suit. A pair of shapes once claimed the dust before our romance lost its trust. A single phantom walks the block, listening to the ticking clock. My unaccompanied shade is cast below, with absolutely nowhere to go. The cobblestones remain the same, though everything has lost its aim. The street lamps flicker on the pole, illuminating my damaged soul. I memorize the cracks and lines, searching for those missing signs. But history is locked away. I am trapped in yesterday. Down this historic walk, without your lovely soothing talk. We used to form a coupled sketch, now misery is all I fetch. An isolated patch of black upon this devastated track, a lone projection in the gray, washing all my hope away. The sidewalk ends beside the park. I disappear into the dark. No one holds my jacket sleeve. I finally begin to grieve. My single shadow blurs from view. I walk away from thoughts of you. enters through the glass. I watch the freezing minutes pass. My skin reacts to harsh weather. We are no longer together. A bitter frost fills up the air. I sit upon a wooden chair. Without your body pressing near, the climate becomes severe. No gentle breath upon my neck. I am a totally icy wreck. The chill bites deep into my frame. Since you removed your soothing flame, my skeleton begins to freeze, falling down upon my knees. I lack the heat you used to bring. I suffer through this painful sting. The drop runs straight to my core, because you left my lonely door. Thick blankets offer zero help. I had a miserable yelp. The thermostat displays a low. Outside is covered in the snow. A howling blizzard hits the town. My temperature is plunging down. Lacking the hugs you gave to me, I face absolute misery. No cozy fire in the grate. I curse my highly tragic fate. The Arctic draft pierces my spine. Drinking a glass of sour wine, my ribs are turning into stone. Sitting completely on my own. I miss the radiant spark you had. Everything feels extremely sad. Glaciers form inside my chest, failing this harsh survival test. My fingertips are turning blue, shedding heavy tears for you. Hypothermia takes control, capturing my damaged soul. A heavy coat does not suffice, trapped inside a block of ice. I need a sunny, glowing ray, but you are many miles away. Pacing round this vacant room, missing your beautiful face. In this entirely dead space, the sub-zero finish is here, shedding one final salty tear. Forever stiff and totally cold, a tragic, lonely story told. The bulb clicks off above my head. I rest upon the unmade bed. I pull the heavy curtains tight, blocking out the outside light. A quiet corner claims my form, escaping from a mental storm. If If people look, they might perceive how badly I began to grieve. So I retreat into the black to cover up this fierce attack. I sit within the total void because my spirit is destroyed. I mask the deep and heavy ache, protecting every piece I break. The dimness acts as my disguise to shield the ruin from their eyes. I bury all this massive hurt, wearing a heavily wrinkled shirt. The dust becomes a woven cloak. I swallow down a silent choke. A monitor emits a glow. I quickly kill the video. My posture bends toward the floor. I double lock the bedroom door. A tiny peek would give me away. I cannot face the glaring day. My social energy is done, hiding from the burning sun. I crouch inside the pitch unseen, away from every glowing screen. I camouflage the brutal sting and mute the tragic song I sing. The inkiness provides a tent to keep the damage you present. I took the agony below, so absolutely none will know. A spotlight brings an intense fear. I need the shade to stay right near, concealing wounds that will not mend. I have no messages to send. The bleakness wraps my broken core, a casualty of losing war. Remaining distant and afar, the murkiness protects my mind, leaving the loud world behind. I stash the torture in the gray, keeping the prying crowds at bay. The hallway flickers and then dies. I sever all remaining ties, safe in the center of the midnight, far from the brightly lit side. The secret stays completely mine, occupying a lonely apartment. The sand falls through the narrow glass. Waiting takes absolute ages. My wounded chest hurts deeply. Aches linger constantly. Shadows stretch across the gray pavement. Evening refuses to swiftly arrive. Moving forward feels impossible. Every minute drags endlessly. Nothing changes rapidly here. Pauses seem totally infinite. Ticks echo loudly inside my brain. Misery prolongs the long daylight. Suffering extends the dark dusk. Agony refuses coming dawn. Memories replay their sad scenes. I sit entirely paralyzed. Sunlight creeps across the carpet. The pendulum swings at a crawl. My inner core throbs loudly. Pain stretches the long afternoon. Advancing ahead seems unlikely. Each second stretches outward. Stillness surrounds my location. Delays become highly agonizing. The grand clock tower halts completely. Grief postpones the next sunrise. Depression stops the onward march. Spends its heavily upon me. The calendar ignores my desperate plea. Anguish remains stubbornly present. I want swift, sudden movement. I need some rapid transit. The gears refuse to rotate. My trauma demands a quick resolution. Patience is a brutal requirement. I endure massive delay. The rotating globe stops spinning. Sadness stalls the distant future. Torment stretches the current phase. Hurt elongates the current cycle. The hands on the wall stick firmly. Misfortune stretches the bleak horizon. The yellow sun stays suspended above. I remain permanently stuck, experiencing a creeping, slow eternity. Millions walk past my shoulders. Strangers rush down the sidewalk. Traffic noise fills the metropolis. I stand completely unnoticed. Tall skyscrapers block the skyline. Pedestrians ignore my existence. The crowds move quickly. I feel utterly disconnected. Surrounding masses blur together. My voice goes entirely unheard. A ghost inside the busy avenue. No one sees my face. I am totally isolated now. A solitary figure amidst the rush. An alien wandering the crowded boulevards. Zero eye contact from passers-by. Sirens wail in the distance. I blend into the gray concrete. Neon signs flash brightly above. Taxi speed through the intersection. Everyone has a specific destination. I wander aimlessly without purpose. The population swarms the blocks. I experience deep solitude here. Civilians push past my frame. My presence registers to nobody. A transparent phantom navigating the streets. Nobody recognizes my physical form. I suffer total segregation. An unseen entity surrounded by humans. A forgotten man among thousands. Absolutely destitute of companionship. The urban rush continues. path extends into the gray. I cannot navigate this way. My vision blurs ahead of me. A foggy wall is all I see. Tomorrow offers zero gleam, a heavy suffocating dream. The distance holds a cloudy shade. My expectations start to fade. A tunnel lacking any spark, plunging straight toward the dark. I stare ahead into the blind, leaving colored days behind. No beacon shines upon the trail. My weary optics start to fail. The future looks entirely bleak without the brightness I would seek. A murky shadow blocks the view, erasing everything I knew. The compass spins without a pole. Gloominess consumes my soul. A smog descends upon the street, defeating every step my feet. The scenery becomes opaque. My fragile spirit starts to ache. The upcoming journey seems obscure, lacking anything secure. A blackened road without a guide, with nowhere safe for me to hide. I gaze into a muddy screen, the dullest picture I've ever seen. No lantern cuts the heavy mist, a gloomy plot with a sad twist. The skyline vanishes in soot, remaining frozen at the root. A hazy curtain drops down low, halting everywhere I go. Total pitch conceals the dawn, the previous radiance is gone. I peer into a massive void, my optimism is destroyed. The forward track is coated black, trapped upon a ruined track. I look toward a cloudy sphere, where everything is quite severe. No glowing rays to warm the skin. A gloomy arrow will begin. The next chapter is poorly lit. I stumble down a giant pit. A blurry finish waits for me. A vast and isolated sea. Prospect lacks a single star. Looking out extremely far. The dusk swallows my intent. My final energy is spent. Only shadow greets my eye beneath a truly ruined sky. The gust pushes through the trees, brushing past my shaking knees. The draft caresses my bare arm, triggering an old alarm. The air moves across the porch, putting out my inner torch. The chill whispers a heavy truth, stealing all my happy youth. It circles round my quiet space, trapping me in this sad place. The blowing current strikes my skin, letting absolute draft confirms I am alone, chilling me down to the bone and locks me in a tragic cell, ringing a depressing bell. The rushing atmosphere collides, breaking down my foolish pride. It delivers a massive ache, a solitary cold mistake. I cannot play this sweeping tide with zero places left to hide. A lonely prison made of wind, punishing a man who sinned. Cyclone wraps around my chest, failing this emotional test. The gusting weather proves my fate, arriving extremely late. I stand defenseless in the storm, losing everything once more. Me to feel the void, feeling utterly destroyed. I cannot run from this typhoon beneath the glowing silver moon. An endless solitary flight into the middle of the night. The zephyr finally settles down. I am the saddest in the town. The chill reminds me of the end. Captive to the empty air, yielding to my deep despair. My reflection looks completely wrong. I do not know where I belong. The mirror shows a stranger now, wiping sweat from off his brow. You packed your bags and walked away. My personality turned to clay when your shadow left the hall. My character began to fall. I dropped the pieces on the floor, forgetting who I was before. I misplaced my own identity, floating in a massive sea. After you gave up the fight, I vanished in the blinding light. My traits and habits disappeared, exactly what I always feared. You took my center when you went, leaving an empty, broken tent. My name sounds foreign to my ear, living in a constant fear. The hobbies that I used to love flew away like a white dove. Your absence robbed my inner core. I am not human anymore. The moment you said your goodbye, my inner spirit chose to die. I surrendered my control, creating a lips for all the crowds, ignoring the approaching clouds. My teeth display a happy cheer, so nobody will interfere. I chuckle at the passing joke before my inner spirit broke. The laughter covers up the truth, faking the joy of my youth. A clever trick to fool the eye, while I secretly want to die. My smile acts as a plastic shield, keeping the heavy void concealed. I beam a bright and sunny ray to hide the awful blank decay. A joyful expression on the skin, burying the nothingness within. I fake a very pleasant face to cover up this empty space. I giggle at the coffee shop, hoping the agony will stop. My cheeks lift up in perfect form, denying the internal storm. I joke with strangers in the line, pretending everything is fine. The humor buries my defeat, walking down the busy street, an illusion for the public view, because I am missing you. My grin serves as a thick disguise, distracting from my weeping eyes. I project a warm and steady glow to keep the massive hole below. A cheerful acting job performed, while my chest is fully stormed. I show a very happy curve, losing every single nerve. The performance takes a massive toll, draining my remaining soul. I am a clown with painted paint, acting like a patient saint. Behind the comedy I show, there is a barren frozen snow. My smirk functions as a wall, preventing people seeing the fall. I broadcast a radiant fake delight to obscure the endless night. A positive reaction forced above, missing your essential love. I wear a joyful bright veneer to hide the fact I disappear. The facial muscles start to ache, maintaining this enormous fake. The audience will never see the total vacuum inside me. The curtain drops, the grin falls down. I am the saddest in the town. The road divides, I lack a map. My options shrink, a fatal trap. I view the menu, nothing remains. I suffer through these quiet pains. The crossing offers zero paths. I calculate the tragic math. I scan the board for something new, but every sign is painted blue. Solitude is my final pick. This harsh reality makes me sick. I choose the solitary lane, enduring this relentless strain. Seclusion is the lone decree. completely bare. I breathe the dusty, stagnant air. No alternative exists today. I watch the colors wash away. The catalog is torn apart, leaving a devastated heart. The intersection blocks my stride, with absolutely nowhere to hide. I check the listing on the wall, preparing for the massive fall. Isolation becomes my route. I wear a very somber suit. I select the hollow, vacant track, with no desire to travel back. Aloneness is the single bad, filling me with deep regret. Existing in this quiet zone is a decision made in stone. Every other door is firmly nailed. My grandest efforts totally failed. The final verdict is announced. My former happiness is bounced. I am forced into the grave, where I will permanently stay, remaining solitary forever. I sever every romantic tether. I elect the barren, rocky way, where I will waste my life away. The lone decision I can make, for my own survival's sake. Occupying a silent space is the only remaining place. The selection process ends right here. I shed a single salty tear. I walk the single open trail, a miserable and lonely male. The only option left to take. Razor stop, the oven dies. I stare into the blackened skies. You left no syllables behind, a brutal torture for my mind. The fire fades into the ash. I sort through all the broken trash. The thermostat continues dropping. My heavy pulse is slowly stopping. I seek a sentence to console, to patch my highly damaged soul. Zero comfort fills this space. Utter quiet claims the place. No heated hugs to keep me safe. I am a lonely, freezing wave. The mute environment takes control, swallowing me entirely whole. No sympathy is spoken out, replacing confidence with doubt. Conversations cease to flow. I stand amid the chilling snow. No soothing speeches reach my ear. I face a very massive fear. The radiator loses steam. I occupy a nightmare dream. The temperature is plunging low. with nowhere positive to go. I need a voice to calm the dread, but I am talking to the dead. Absolute stillness rules the night, lacking any pleasant light. No cozy blankets wrap my frame. I have forgotten my own name. The speechless coldness settles deep, making me violently weep. No reassurance can be found, just a freezing empty ground. Not a single whisper breaks the chill. I sit extremely, totally still. The absent dialogue is loud. I'm buried in a freezing cloud. All the heat is stripped away, leaving a terrifying gray. Total hush dominates the zone. I am shivering to the bone. No tender sentences are shared, because nobody truly cared. The soundless winter reigns supreme, erasing our historic team. No apologies are ever heard, just the absence of a word. The mute condition is profound. I fall upon the icy mound. No vocal sympathy is sent, my final energy is spent. Only stillness in the air. People cancel on my plans. I wash my dirty, trembling hands. The phone screen shows a blank display. Everyone has walked away. The social circles shut me out. I wander aimlessly about. I need a buddy by my side to help me swallow up my pride. A loyal figure in the gloom to occupy this quiet room. Solitude is my closest mate. We dine upon the same ceramic plate. Seclusion never leaves my view, doing everything we like to do. Isolation is my truest pal, walking down the empty canal. My only partner in the dark, leaving a permanent sad mark. Humans break their promised vows. The weeping willow gently bows. My relatives ignore the call. I lean against the plastered wall. The neighborhood is fast asleep. My sorrow runs incredibly deep. I require a loyal peer to wipe away the falling tear. A steady ally in the gray to chase the agony away. Aloneness is my favorite guest, passing every loyalty test. The quiet sits upon my couch while I maintain a lazy slouch. Emptiness is my trusted brother. I do not require any other. My single comrade in the night, hiding from the friendship absolute and pure. When every mortal ran away, the void decided it would stay. The vacuum is my chosen guide, standing firmly by my side. The hollow air becomes my twin, forgiving every toxic sin. Nothingness is my favorite guy, underneath the weeping sky. My singular companion here, whispering into my ear. Just the two of us remain, navigating through the rain. My unseen comrade leads the walk, we do not even need to talk. Loneliness is all I got. Lungs expand inside my chest, I fail to get a proper rest. The chamber lacks a single noise, I am devoid of all my joys. The mattress catches every tear, I face a monumental fear. The atmosphere is completely still, I swallow down a bitter pill. My auditory senses peak, listening for a mouse to squeak. I hear my oxygen exhale, I am a very lonely male. The respiration echoes loud beneath the dark and heavy cloud, pumping gas into the black. I suffer a panic attack, the sound of inhaling fills the void, because my spirit is destroyed. Nostrils pull the evening draft, I board a sinking wooden raft. The four walls offer no reply, I watch a gloomy spider fly. The ceiling fan refuses to spin, I feel the agony within. The flight is absolutely mute, I eat a piece of rotten fruit. My eardrums focus on the breeze, falling down upon my knees. I listen to my heavy pants, like an exhausted dying ant. The inhalation rings so clear, amplifying all my fear, drawing wind into my core, sitting on the dusty floor. The audio of my sigh is huge, seeking a mental refuge. The rhythmic blowing is intense, I lack a single good defense. A biological machine at work, hiding in the scary murk. I am the only source of sound, trapped upon this quiet ground. I catch the volume of my gasp, losing my romantic grasp. The breathing dominates the zone, because I exist on my own, sucking air within the gray, wishing I could fade away. The huffing fills the silent space, tears roll down my tragic face. The final blow of wind escapes. The calendar resets today. I watch you proudly stride away. My logic simply falls apart. You broke my highly damaged heart. The digits drop into the floor. I close the heavy wooden door. The math becomes incredibly bleak. A tear rolls down my cheek. The calculation hits the ground without a single warning sound. All items reduced to naught. I surrender what I could. Everything turns into a blank. My massive metal vessel sank. After your departing steps, I navigate the darkest depths. The absolute zero claims the space, erasing your beautiful face. The values crash extremely low. I watch the tragic, awful show. My currency is fully spent. I sit inside a broken tent. The counting finishes right here, confirming my supreme fear. The fraction shatters into dust, losing fundamental trust. The tally completely goes away, leaving a terrifying gray. The quantity becomes a void, because my spirit is destroyed. Every object turns to nil, sitting on the lonely hill, following your exiting stride, with nowhere left for me to hide. The total nothingness prevails. My wooden ship lacks any sails. The chalk removes the written ink. I pause to simply sit and think. My universe totally concludes. The silent agony intrudes. A massive reset takes control, swallowing me entirely whole. The score is absolute none. The romantic battle is done. Every detail turns devoid. A meteor hit the asteroid, subsequent to your leaving trace. I suffer in this empty place. The bare cipher rules the room, waiting in the fading gloom. The bottom limit rests right there. I breathe a static, dead air. The sum equates to empty air. I yield to absolute despair. Nothing remains for me to see, just a tragic mystery. The dirt cracks open very wide. My optimism fully died. The soil is completely brown. I wear a tragic, heavy frown. The clay bakes in the awful heat. I suffer a massive defeat. No liquid feeds the thirsty vein. Enduring this relentless strain, the fluid vanished long ago, dealing a devastating blow. My core acts like a barren dune beneath the blazing, brutal noon. This chest is a sandy waste, taste. A dry environment takes control, punishing my damaged soul, lacking any drop in rain, amplifying all the pain. The tumbleweeds roll past my feet, walking down the empty street. The cacti wither in the sun. My happy days are truly done. The ground feels like an oven rack. I suffer a panic attack. No moisture cools the burning skin. A fight I will never win. The hydration drops extremely fast. This punishment is going to last. And my pump acts like a scorched plane, breaking every single chain. This center is an arid zone where I exist totally alone. A roasted landscape traps me here, multiplying every fear, needing a refreshing shower to save a dying wilted flower. A mirage tricks the weary eye underneath the blazing sky, an illusion of a cooling lake, a cruel and terrible mistake. The wilderness shows zero grace, erasing every human trace. My pulse acts like a dead terrain, facing a brutal, tragic bane. This chamber is a thirsty crust, turn entirely into dust. A baked savanna claims my mind, leaving sanity behind. Missing the essential water led to this emotional slaughter. The final drop evaporates, approaching the iron gates. The drought completely wins the bout. I am filled with endless doubt. A lifeless tract remains today. I slowly crumble in the grave. Knuckles finally start to bend. We reach the absolute bitter end. I drop the tethered heavy line. You are no longer strictly mine. I open up my shaking palm to grant you a peaceful calm. Your spirit requires open space to win the massive human race. A bird must fly away to heal. I swallow how I truly feel. Occasionally releasing my tight grip, letting the final cable slip, is the ultimate closing pick. Even though it makes me sick, pushing you far away from here, wiping your falling salty tear, secures your future shining joy. I am just a broken boy. I sever the binding thick thread. I face the coming morning dread. I lower my walk away and step aside, crushing all my foolish pride. Your liberty demands a cost, even if my soul is lost. A captive cannot brightly glow. I am forced to let you go, sometimes unhanding your sweet sleeve, allowing you to proudly leave is the terminal lone decree across this vast dividing sea. Surrendering my romantic claim, taking the total crushing blame, guarantees your absolute bliss. I forfeit your tender kiss. I play the martyr in the dark, extinguishing my inner spark. A selfless, devastating deed, fulfilling your urgent need. The agony destroys my chest, but you deserve the very best. Now and untying the knot, giving up the prize I got, is the concluding only path, enduring the tragic math, disconnecting our historic tie. Underneath the weeping sky ensures your sheer endless glee completely separate from me. The parting action is complete. I suffer a massive defeat. Find a brilliant sunny day while I permanently stay. Farewell, my greatest lovely friend. This is the required end. Fondness stays completely whole, a heavy weight upon my soul. The passion burns extremely deep. I close my eyes and start to weep. The feelings linger in the air. I face a monumental despair. The attachment refuses to fade. I hide within the cooling shade, but staying causes too much pain. I must step into the rain. Despite the adoration I hold, I face the bitter freezing cold. I still cherish your stunning face, but I must vacate this place. Marching off is my required chore, walking through the exit door, even with a beating heart. I am forced to now depart. My devotion remains intact while I perform this awful act. The romance thrives inside my chest, failing this emotional test. The sentiment is very strong, knowing I do not belong. The attraction will not simply die. I whisper a sad goodbye, but remaining creates a toxic trap. I erase myself from the map, regardless of the incense flame. I accept the crushing blame. I absolutely prize your mind, but I must leave you far behind. Evacuating is my sole decree, away logic battles with the brain, enduring this relentless strain. My head defeats my bleeding pump, falling over the wooden stump. It makes no rational, clear sense. I jump the heavy iron fence. In spite of the massive heat, I sound the sudden sad retreat. I truly worship who you are, looking at the distant star. Trekking away is my lone bed, filled with that extreme regret. Even holding deep affection, I choose a different direction. The distance grows between our shoes. I suffer the heavy blues. The caring will forever stay as I force myself away. Goodbye, my beautiful sweet prize. Tears are falling from my eyes. The evidence becomes quite clear. I shed a giant salty tear. The fiction finally falls apart. A heavily damaged, broken heart. The fantasy dissolves to gray. I watch the colors wash away. The medicine tastes incredibly bad. I am remarkably, deeply sad. The illusion strips itself down. I am the saddest in the town. Embracing the actual harsh facts, it breaks my tired, weary back. The honesty burns the outer skin, a battle I will never win. However, this is the single lane through the pouring awful rain. Admitting the valid state of things delivers terrifying stings. The curtain drops upon the stage. I turn a very painful page. The genuine data shows the flaw, following a brutal law. The logic proves my hope been wrong. I sing a miserable song. The accuracy's a sour pill, sitting on the lonely hill. The delusion completely goes away, leaving a terrifying gray. Acknowledging the exact real scene, I am no longer a naive teen. The frankness brings a massive scar, looking at the distant star. Yet it is the solitary street, accepting my huge sad defeat. Processing the correct raw news gives me the heavy endless blues. The nightmare wakes me from the bed, a buzzing static in my broken part. Denial loses all its power in this tragic, lonely hour. Confirming the absolute certainty, facing a dark eternity. The verity cuts extremely deep, causing me to violently weep. But it is the lone open route, wearing a very somber suit, consuming the bitter raw proof, standing on the ruined roof. The accurate outcome finally lands. I wash my dirty, shaking hands. The right conclusion leaves a mark. I fade into the freezing dark.